Welcome to Minute Reads, where we bring you concise and engaging audiobook summaries. Whether you're looking for a quick overview or a refresher on key points, Minute Reads has got you covered. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful summaries. Sit back, relax, and let's dive in. Summary of Atomic Habits by James Clear. Introduction. The surprising power of atomic habits. In the introduction to Atomic Habits, James Clear highlights the profound impact of small, consistent changes on personal success and overall well-being. He introduces the concept of atomic habits, which are tiny, incremental improvements that may seem insignificant on their own, but over time lead to substantial results. Clear emphasizes that these small habits, when compounded, create powerful transformations. He draws an analogy to compound interest, explaining that just as small financial investments can grow into significant wealth, small behavioral changes can lead to major personal growth. Clear also discusses the idea of focusing on systems rather than goals. While goals are important for setting direction, systems, daily habits, and routines are crucial for making continuous progress and achieving long-term success. He argues that by improving just 1% each day, you can achieve remarkable outcomes over time. How your habits shape your identity, and vice versa. In this section, Clear explores the relationship between habits and identity. He explains that habits are not just about achieving external outcomes, but are deeply connected to the type of person you want to become. By changing your habits, you can effectively reshape your identity. Clear introduces the concept of identity-based habits, which focuses on aligning your habits with the person you aspire to be. Instead of setting goals based on what you want to achieve, e.g., I want to lose weight, the approach shifts to focusing on who you want to become. E.g., I want to be a healthy person. This shift in perspective helps in creating habits that reinforce your desired identity, making them more sustainable and meaningful. He also highlights the cyclical nature of identity and habits. As you establish and maintain habits that reflect your desired identity, your identity becomes more firmly established. In turn, this reinforced identity makes it easier to continue practicing those habits. This approach emphasizes the importance of developing habits that are consistent with your personal values and long-term vision. These introductory concepts set the stage for understanding how small changes can lead to significant personal development and how aligning habits with identity can foster lasting success. Chapter 1. The Fundamentals. The 1% Rule. Why tiny changes make a big difference. In this section, James Clear introduces the concept of the 1% Rule, which emphasizes that small, consistent improvements can lead to significant long-term results. Clear argues that making tiny changes, just 1% better each day, compounds over time, leading to extraordinary progress. He explains that these incremental improvements might not seem impactful at first, but they accumulate and can result in remarkable transformations. This principle underscores the power of consistency and the importance of focusing on small, manageable changes rather than overwhelming, sweeping goals. How habits work. The science of habit. Clear delves into the science behind habit formation, explaining that habits are a loop consisting of 4 components: cue, craving, response, and reward. The cue triggers the habit, the craving is the desire for the reward. The response is the actual behavior, and the reward is the benefit you gain from completing the habit. Understanding this loop helps in dissecting how habits are formed and maintained. Clear also introduces the concept of the habit loop and explains how habits are deeply ingrained in our brain's neural pathways, making them both powerful and challenging to change. The 4 laws of behavior change. Clear outlines the 4 laws of behavior change, framework for creating and sustaining good habits while breaking bad ones. Make it obvious. Design your environment to make cues for good habits visible and prominent. This involves restructuring your surroundings to trigger positive behaviors. Make it attractive. Increase the appeal of good habits and reduce the attractiveness of bad ones. By making habits more enjoyable, you're more likely to stick with them. Make it easy. Simplify the process of adopting new habits and reduce friction. Lowering the barrier to entry makes it easier to start and maintain good habits. Make it satisfying. Use immediate rewards to reinforce positive behavior. Instant gratification helps in solidifying habits and making them more appealing. Chapter 2, the first law. Make it obvious. The best way to start a new habit. Clear emphasizes the importance of clarity when starting a new habit. He suggests making your new habit as specific and obvious as possible to avoid ambiguity. This could involve creating clear implementation intentions, such as specifying exactly when and where you'll perform the habit. How to design your environment for success. Designing your environment to support your desired habits is crucial. Clear advises altering your surroundings to make cues for good habits more visible and accessible. For instance, placing a book on your pillow can remind you to read before bed, or keeping healthy snacks within reach encourages better eating habits. The role of awareness in habit formation. Awareness plays a significant role in habit formation. By increasing your awareness of your current habits, triggers, and routines, you can better understand what influences your behavior. Clear suggests using habit trackers and journals to monitor your progress and identify patterns that can help you make adjustments. How to use habit stacking to build new habit. Habit stacking involves linking a new habit to an existing one. By anchoring a new behavior to a well-established routine, you make it easier to integrate the new habit into your daily life. For example, if you want to start flossing, do it immediately after brushing your teeth. Leveraging the existing habit. 2. The importance of identity-based habits. Clear underscores the significance of identity-based habits, which focus on aligning your actions with the person you want to become. By framing habits in terms of your desired identity, such as, I am a healthy person, you create a stronger motivation and commitment to maintaining those habits. This approach helps in sustaining behavior change over time by integrating new habits into your self-concept. These sections lay the groundwork for understanding how to effectively create and maintain habits. By focusing on small, actionable changes and designing an environment that supports your goals. Chapter 3, the second law. Make it attractive. How to make habits more appealing. To increase the likelihood of sticking with a habit, it's important to make it appealing. James Clear suggests enhancing the attractiveness of a habit by associating it with positive emotions and rewards. This can be achieved by focusing on the benefits of the habit and making the process enjoyable. For example, if you want to develop a habit of exercising, you could listen to your favorite podcast or watch a show while working out. The role of dopamine in habit formation. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward, plays a critical role in habit formation. Clear explains that habits are reinforced when they provide a sense of satisfaction and reward. By making habits enjoyable and creating a positive feedback loop, you can leverage the brain's reward system to strengthen and sustain new behaviors. The anticipation of rewards triggers dopamine release, making the habit more appealing and motivating. Using temptation bundling to improve your habit. Temptation bundling involves pairing a habit you need to do with one you want to do. This technique makes the less appealing habit more attractive by combining it with something you enjoy. For example, you might allow yourself to watch your favorite TV show only while you're at the gym. This way, you increase the enjoyment of the exercise routine, making it easier to stick with. The power of social influence and group identity. Social influence and group identity significantly impact habit formation. Clear discusses how being part of a group with shared values and goals can reinforce individual habits. Joining a community or group that supports your desired behavior can provide motivation and accountability. Social norms and peer pressure can encourage adherence to positive habits and make them more appealing. Chapter 4. The third law. Make it easy. The importance of reducing friction. Reducing friction involves minimizing obstacles that make it difficult to perform a habit. Clear advises simplifying the process and removing barriers to make the desired behavior easier to achieve. For instance, preparing your gym clothes the night before reduces friction and makes it more likely that you'll work out in the morning. The goal is to make the habit as effortless as possible. The 2-minute rule. How to make habits easy to start. The 2-minute rule suggests starting with a habit that takes less than 2 minutes to complete. By breaking down habits into small, manageable tasks, you reduce the effort required to begin. This makes it easier to overcome inertia and get started. For example, if you want to develop a reading habit, commit to reading just 1 page a day to build momentum. The role of automation in habit formation. Automation can help sustain habits by minimizing the need for active decision-making. Clear emphasizes the use of tools and systems to automate repetitive tasks, which can make habits easier to maintain. For example, setting up automatic transfers to a savings account can help build a savings habit without requiring ongoing effort. The impact of habit shaping and gradual improvement. Habit shaping involves gradually improving and refining your habits over time. Clear suggests focusing on incremental changes and progressively making habits more challenging. This approach allows for continuous improvement while building confidence and competence. Starting small and gradually increasing the difficulty helps in developing a sustainable habit. Chapter 5, The Fourth Law. Make it satisfying. The role of immediate rewards. Immediate rewards play a crucial role in reinforcing habits. Clear explains that the brain responds better to instant gratification rather than delayed outcomes. Providing yourself with a small reward immediately after completing a habit helps to reinforce the behavior and makes it more enjoyable. For instance, treat yourself to a small treat after a workout session. Create a positive association. How to use habit tracking to reinforce good habits. Habit tracking involves recording your progress to visualize your efforts and maintain motivation. Clear highlights the effectiveness of using visual trackers, like calendars or apps, to monitor your habits. Tracking progress provides a sense of accomplishment and encourages consistency by making your achievements visible. The plateau of latent potential. Why habits take time to pay off. Clear introduces the concept of the plateau of latent potential, which explains why results from habits often take time to manifest. Early efforts may not show immediate benefits, leading to frustration. However, persistence is key, as habits eventually compound and lead to significant results. Understanding this concept helps in staying motivated and committed, despite the initial lack of visible progress. The importance of reflection and adjustment. Reflecting on your habits and making necessary adjustments is vital for continued success. Clear advises regularly reviewing your habits to assess what's working and what needs improvement. Adjusting your approach based on feedback and experiences ensures that habits remain effective and aligned with your goals. These sections provide practical strategies for making habits more attractive, easy to perform, and satisfying, which are crucial for building and sustaining lasting behavior change. Chapter 6. Advanced Tactics. How to master the art of habit maintenance. Mastering habit maintenance involves focusing on the consistency and sustainability of your habits over the long term. James Clear emphasizes the importance of creating a reliable system that supports habit persistence. Key strategies include setting up regular check-ins to review your progress, adjusting your habits based on what is working or not, and reinforcing positive behavior through rewards and tracking. Maintaining habits requires ongoing effort and vigilance to ensure that they continue to align with your goals and lifestyle. Behavioral flexibility. Adapting habits as needed. Behavioral flexibility refers to the ability to adapt your habits to changing circumstances and needs. Clear discusses the importance of being open to modifying your habits when necessary. Life can be unpredictable, and rigid adherence to a set routine may not always be feasible. By being flexible and willing to adjust your habits, you can maintain consistency without feeling constrained by an inflexible system. This adaptability helps in overcoming obstacles and continuing progress toward your goals. The role of systems thinking in habit formation. Clear advocates for systems thinking in habit formation, which involves focusing on the processes and environments that support your habits, rather than just the outcomes. Systems thinking helps in creating effective routines and structures that facilitate the desired behavior. By designing systems that make good habits easier and bad habits harder, you create an environment conducive to success. This approach emphasizes the importance of the overall system rather than relying solely on willpower or motivation. Conclusion. The Power of Atomic Habits, a recap of key insights. In the conclusion, Clear recaps the central ideas of Atomic Habits. He reiterates the power of small, consistent changes and the importance of focusing on systems rather than goals. The key insights include the effectiveness of the 4 laws of behavior change. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, make it satisfying, and how they can be applied to build and sustain good habits while breaking bad ones. Clear highlights that the journey of habit formation is ongoing and that embracing a mindset of continuous improvement is essential for long-term success. The journey of continuous improvement. Clear concludes by emphasizing that the journey of personal development and habit formation is continuous. The process of improving habits is not a one-time event, but a lifelong endeavor. By consistently applying the principles outlined in the book and focusing on incremental progress, you can achieve lasting growth and transformation. The journey involves regularly reflecting on your habits, adapting to changes, and striving for continual improvement to achieve your desired outcome. These final sections reinforce the importance of maintaining habits through flexibility and effective systems while encouraging a mindset of continuous growth and improvement. Thank you for listening to Minute Reads. If you enjoyed this audiobook summary, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful summaries. Drop your reviews and book suggestions in the comments below. If you're looking to purchase this book, head down to the description for the link. Until next time, happy reading.